Hello, beautiful women of Detox and Thrive. I am going to talk to you today about the Mucoid Plaque Cleanse, which is all about cleansing your bowels from the top of the intestinal system all the way down to the bottom. So what happens when we just go through life, basically, like when we're born, we hopefully start from breast milk and then we start to eat solid foods. In our world, we are just so bombarded with toxic stuff, from our food to our water to the things that we put on our body, things like that. But when we do start to ingest all those toxic substances, our body has a smart system and it creates mucus whenever we are whenever it's trying to heal itself, right? So like whenever you get a cold, it's because your body is creating mucus to get stuff out. That's why like you get phlegmy and all the things. Same thing happens in your digestive system. So what we're doing with the Mucoid Plaque Cleanse is taking out all of the thick layer of sludge that has developed in your digestive system for basically as long as you've been alive, unless you've done a Mucoid Plaque Cleanse in your lifetime at some point. So the kit that I have linked to your resources is the kit that I used. I've used it 3 times, and each time I got some mucoid plaque out. The very first time that I used it, I released about 10 pounds of mucoid plaque. The second time, I released probably 2 to 3 pounds. And so this is something that you want to just kind of like put on your radar for doing like once every couple of months, so like 4 times a year, every quarter for the first year. And then after that, you only want to do it once a month or once a year, just to kind of keep things moving. It will help you digest your food better because everything becomes more bioavailable because there's not any mucus that's blocking your intestine's ability to digest stuff. Other things to note that might come out are obviously the mucoid plaque. So it's going to be like this weird sludgy, like I'll link my TikTok video of a photo of what came out of me. And you might see parasites, you might see like really nasty stuff. So just be aware. So there's a reason why I created this Detox and Thrive protocol in the order that I did. We started with the coffee enemas for the advanced stuff. So if you notice at the very beginning, we were doing just kind of like small things to kind of move energy out of the body. The last 3 weeks are going to be moving big things, and these are really advanced protocols. And so if you have any questions, I want you to please lean on me. I also realize that you probably won't do this right away. There might be some cognitive dissonance. So if you have any questions that are keeping you in resistance to and hesitation to actually taking action on doing these last couple of cleanses, please let me know, because these last cleanses are really, really important. The coffee enema is going to be more of like a daily maintenance or like a weekly maintenance kind of thing. Your mucoid plaque cleanse is going to be like a quarterly to yearly maintenance kind of thing. And the very last week, which I'll share with you next week, is going to be something that you have to do a lot at first, and then it's just once a year after that. So with all that said, I'm going to just open the floor up. I want to have all of you guys' questions and answers, or questions answered for the Q&A at the end of the challenge. So make sure that you keep your questions with you, or you can just ask in the Telegram group. But I do plan on having this very, very in-depth discussion Q&A at the end to help to remove cognitive dissonance around what to do and hesitation around what to do for these detoxes. I did do this detox while I was nursing, exclusively breastfeeding, and I did adapt it, and I can talk about that as well in the Q&A if that's something that comes to mind for you. If you're trying to conceive, if you're pregnant, there are ways to adapt all of these detox protocols so that it is not so hard on the body. And I personally believe like when you have a clean slate, then the baby has a clean slate too. So that's my 2 cents on that. And if you have any other questions, please bring it up in the Telegram group.